Hey sand fans and lunatics, Sand Phil here. Today we are going to be working on the Ninja Warrior. Now you've seen me work on the Ninja Warrior before, but I don't know if you guys really know the whole story of how this Frankenstein of an awesome machine took place or came to be. What happened is I used to have a Banshee a long time ago, and I had to sell it for financial reasons. And anyway, I had my 250R three-wheeler, but I really wanted a cool four-wheeler, and I don't remember if the Raptor had just come out, the 660 Raptor had just come out, or it was about to come out. But I saw one of those and I thought, man, that is a really cool bike, and that's something that I wanted. But I just didn't have the money to buy one. So what I did was I built the closest thing I could come up with. Now, like I said, we built this bike, man, probably 10 years ago, 11 years ago, something like that. It took me about a year to build it, and I bought every part for this bike on eBay and built it. And the thing was, I got it all running, and we took it to the dunes, and I haven't really turned a wrench on this since then. Well, then you know kind of my story. What happened was I sold my 250R and I bought the sand rail because my son was little and the kids wanted to go to the dunes, and anyway, I just needed something that had two seats, so we bought the sand rail. And since then, my son, Blade Hunter, who is here, come here, Blade Hunter. This is the Blade Hunter. This is my son, Hunter. Anyway, I gave him this last year, and so now this is his bike. But there are so many things that I wanted to fix on this and get right. Last time we took it to the dunes, it had some issues that we need to fix. We know the starter gear's going out in it. We got to put that on it. You guys saw me rebuild the carburetors, but they're not quite right. I think we need to rejet them, something with that. But I'll tell you the one thing has bugged me on this bike ever since I built it, and that is the exhaust on it, because it looks nasty. And what this exhaust is, oh, hang on, let's go back into the bike a little bit. Like I said, I bought everything for this bike on eBay, okay? Now, what this is basically this is a Warrior frame that my buddy Sandrew, you've seen him, we've been out at Sandrew's house, Drew. What we did is we chopped this frame, and then we raised it up 2 inches to get this Kawasaki 500 engine in it. Now, this is a 500 out of a Street Ninja. So it's kind of a weird deal. It's got Raptor A-arms on it. It's got a bunch of parts off of Yamahas, and let's see. I don't think it has any Suzuki parts, does it?
No.
It's got a Banshee rear end in it, so it's a Yamaha, Kawasaki, and I know it's got a Honda Master Cylinder on it. So it's just kind of a fun thing, but it runs. I mean, if you guys will look back through my videos, there's a bunch of videos of this thing out on the dunes just getting after it, man. It's fast. But anyway, the exhaust on it is off of the street bike. It's off the 500 Ninja street bike. And what I did was it had a crossover pipe in the middle, and I cut it, and then I had to swap. So the original pipes are swapped. The left one's on the right and the right one's on the left, and that's how we could get it to fit here. Now, I didn't have a tubing bender or anything when I built these pipes, and basically I heated them up with a torch and I bent them, and they're a mangled up mess. It just does not make the bike look good at all. Hang on, I'll zoom in. We'll kind of take a look at how these look. Alright guys, see what I mean? This is the pipe, and it's kind of mangled up. See right there where I had to put a patch in it? That's where the crossover pipe was. And then right here, this is where I heated it up and bent it. So it's not the greatest looking thing ever, but we're fixing to fix that. Alright everybody, so here's what I bought. Got all this stuff from Jegs. So I got a 7.5 foot piece of exhaust pipe, and I got 4 90-degree elbows. So I think with this, I can build the exhaust that I always wanted to for this thing. So let me kind of show you what I'm thinking about doing on the exhaust. Okay, well, this pipe on this side, obviously, is the old pipe. I've already taken off the other side pipe, and the thing I want is I want it to sit just like this. I just think that would be so cool. kind of like a Banshee or maybe a street bike, you know, that has twin exhausts coming out the back. So this is the plan. This is what we're going to try to do. And I'm hoping we can get this piped in and it'll look pretty cool. I think the first thing we're going to do is, like I said, we've already got this one side taken apart, but we're going to try to get this muffler mounted. And once we get that done, then we can try to work on getting the pipe up to the front. So here we go. Well, hey everybody, that's about all I can do on the Ninja Warrior doing the exhaust. Now I've got the exhaust set up the way I want it, but my super cheap welding helmet, it's not working right, man, and I'm afraid I'm going to mess up my eyes. So I'm going to have to put off welding until I can get a new helmet ordered in. So, but anyway, we're going to keep going on that thing as soon as I get a new helmet, which I'll get one ordered today. Anyway, this is going to be Sandfill out. Be safe on the dunes!